Hey there, LEGO fans. Welcome back. Alex here, along with my lovely wife, Mindy. She did such a great job in the last review. I invited her to join again, and she graciously agreed to do so. So in this video, we are going to be doing a review of the new LEGO Creator 3-in-1 Main Street. Now, this is set number 31141, contains 1,459 pieces, and this will retail for $140 US. Now, it'll be available to purchase as of August 1st, so it is coming up here very quickly. Now, I also have kind of a selfish reason to have Mindy here, and that is to make sure that I'm being fair here, because I got a problem with this set. So, as you guys know, when I get sets to review, I'm always trying to look for ways to add them to my city. So that means I take the perspective of an adult fan of LEGO, specifically one who is building a city, and someone who has no space to put anything, right? So you guys know in a lot of my reviews, I end up, at the end of my reviews, I go, okay, it's time to take it downstairs and add it to the city. Or I go, this is a great set, but there's no room for it. It's kind of how it goes, right? Yeah. And so here's my problem with this thing, honey. Okay. Is that, to me, it just didn't feel, it's a forgettable set to me. Like that's kind of how I put it. So it's $140, right? Yeah. Now let's be fair here, because I should also say from a perspective of kind of like a young child, like 9, 10, or 11-year-old. So if we're buying this for a kid like Jot or Jimmy, like Jimmy's 11, I buy this for him, he would probably have a great time with it. Yeah. Right?
And that's the difference. As a child, there's things about this set that speak to that age versus, you know, putting this in a city. As a child, you can get into the back. You know, it's not a, what do you say? It's like a facade.
It's just a facade, yeah.
But that makes it functional on both sides, and so that's more enjoyable for a child.
Right, absolutely. It's more accessible. There's a lot of great details. So first of all, yeah, you're right. You're right on. It's a great facade. There's a lot of great detail on the front here. There's different shops. So this is a 3-in-1 set, and I should say before we really get into this that there are 2 alternative models, and then you get instructions for that as well. And to me, they looked okay. I don't know if they're anything that appeals to other like younger fans, but they're there. We're going to focus on the main model because that's what's on the cover of the box. So looking at this, kind of the flow of things here, the big corner building is the start.
Which is fun to have in a facade set.
Yes, you're not wrong. So we have a hotel. And we have 3 levels, and on the interior of the hotel, there's kind of a small little lobby here. There's a yellow chair, there's a orange desk, interesting colors.
Yeah, like the check-in desk, and then the foyer.
The second level has a very small bed, a place where you can sit down and look out the window on a desk with a little plant there in the corner.
It's cute.
It's very cute, honey, you're right. And then the upper level here, another bed identical to the one in the second level, but this one has a bathtub, which is actually a pretty cool looking bathtub.
It's kind of fun.
And it has a little walkout, little terrace there.
Oh, nice.
Yeah,
so walk out in your bath towel.
Exactly, right. Show the world, right?
That's what you want to do in a hotel, right?
Absolutely. Some people, that's a great thing to do.
Please use your towel.
Now, the next building here, it looks like it's a music store, right? There's like looks like a record player or speaker, I should say, or a bass. Is that what they call that thing?
Oh yeah, like an amplifier.
An amp, that's right. Thank you. I think there's a guitar,
cool.
And a keyboard. Right. Upper level looks like there's a recording studio.
Yeah.
And then you have, I guess,
an office or
a very small office. And this is kind of where I'll stop and say this is where I struggled a lot with this thing, because while it does have a great exterior, there's like no room in here. It's 2 studs deep. But that's a 3-level building, shorter than the hotel. Yeah. The next one, though, the roof is actually kind of cool looking because it got this big drum set. Looks like there's a party going on up here.
Yeah, the roof band.
It's the roof band? Well, the roof is on fire.
Oh, no.
With loud music.
Yeah.
But that's pretty cool. But the interior, or the bottom level, I should say, is a record store.
Yes.
Now, what's interesting about this is that they have these 3 tiles here, picture tiles, these 2x2s. They're very common elements.
Yeah.
I see them in a lot of other LEGO sets.
Yeah, me too.
But it's interesting to see them loose like this as albums, right? And then finally we have the coffee shop. Coffee pots in there, it looks like. And then upper level is like a little bookshelf and
There's
camera.
Like a lamp and a camera and a plant. I'm not sure.
That's really all that's going on up there. Not sure what that's supposed to be.
But it's cute. It's fun.
Okay, that's the interior of the building. It comes with 6 minifigures, and this is where I have a real problem with this thing.
Good grief.
This thing is $140.
Oh.
And it only has 6 minifigures. That seems very low to me. It should have at least 8, in my opinion. Now, they're nice looking minifigures. They're okay. I mean, 2 of them do have reversible faces, these 2 ladies here, so there you go, kind of nice. My favorite is this is the barista guy. He's got this, he's cool looking. You know, I like his outfit with the coffee mug in the front.
Oh, yeah, he's totally cool.
And I love his hat, too. He's cool.
I like the wheelchair.
Oh, yeah, I like the versatility there, the wheelchair. That's really nice. Don't have very many of those, but I like that more Lego sets have those.
Yeah, that kind of speaks to a broader population.
Absolutely.
I love the blue hair, the pigtails. That's fun, too.
So in summary, what I want to say about this thing, from your perspective, from like, it's cute and it's fun for little kids.
Yeah.
They'll have a good time with this. And also, I didn't tell you this, but this thing does come apart in sections. So it's held together with little Technic pins. So you can actually have these little stores on either side. There's some pins right here you can connect them to, so you can kind of rotate things around, right? Which is kind of nice. But my problem with it is that a lot of creator sets that I already have in my city, they actually fold open and close. So you can have them spread out, kind of like how this thing is, or you can close them to make them look like a complete closed building.
Yeah.
So that's what's missing here, in my opinion. And nothing against the pins, it's fine, but I would much rather be able to close it up and have an enclosed building to place in the city.
Would it be how much more expensive would it be if that was a feature of this?
Well, you just need hinge elements. I mean, it's very possible. I mean, let's see here. Let's take this apart. And let's see, what if we wanted to put these back to back, right? Can we do that? Let me put my phone over here. So put them back to back just like this.
Oh.
Okay, so there you go.
I mean, it's cute.
You could make some modifications to it to make it a complete building that way. And that's not too unlike the ones that I already have in my city. So that's a possibility as well. This one's going to be a little short, a little different there.
That's kind of fun, though.
It's kind of fun, sure.
Well, that's kind of what would speak to a child more. They're not going to be so purposeful as you are.
Yes.
In like, okay, this is the thing, so does this function the same as this function, and why would I have a band and, a photography room or whatever. Anyway, that speaks to more of a child, and I think that's great. If I was like not experienced in Lego and I had little kids and they're like, I want to get this set, I totally would get it for them.
Okay. Well,
6 minifigs. Kids have a bunch of minifigs anyway.
Yeah, well, usually they're not going to notice like, oh, geez, I should get 8 minifigs instead of 6.
True.
Because Alex said so. Anyway, I don't know. This is why I had you on, because I needed somebody that had kind of that perspective, which I don't think I really have, or at least not enough that I can, say
Hard
it.
for you to see the function of it.
It is, yes.
This is a good learning experience for young builders, because you still have some kind of technical things that a younger child can kind of learn and get used to, and then when you have the modulars, when you get older, that'll.
The modulars are okay, and that brings up an interesting point. Is it worth it to get this, or would you rather get a modular? Well, obviously you'd rather get a modular, but let's look at the price difference here. This is $140.
Okay.
The Boutique Hotel or the Jazz Club are $240 each. So it's another $100, approximately 1,000 more pieces to get those modulars, which are not forgettable sets. This thing will run its course and be done, and no one will remember what the heck it was in a couple years. Modulars, 10 years, 20 years down the road, people will remember Boutique Hotel, and they will remember Jazz Club. They're highly collectible, so there's value in that. Not saying, and I like what you're saying here, there is good detail here, the facade is nice, but for somebody like me, who's a city builder, who's an adult fan of Lego, who's a collector in that regard, this is something that is really, honestly, easy just to pass up on.
Okay, that's good to know.
But we do want to know what you guys think. So please let us know in the comment section below. And we'd love to hear from you guys as well. In any case, that is our review. Honey, thank you very much for your input. That was very nice.
Yeah.
Thanks, because I kind of felt all dark and gloomy in this one. So you brought a nice ray of sunshine on Main Street. There you go, guys. All right, honey. Well, thank you for your time. I appreciate it, guys. And of course, thanks for being patient and watching all the way through if you've lasted this long in the video. As always, guys, thank you for watching. We'll see you next time. Bye.
Bye.